Hi everybody, welcome back to the LEGO Studio. My name is Robbie. Today I've got a studio update for you and a brick haul. So the very quick studio update is this background right here. I'm very excited to have something besides the ugly yellow walls behind me. So I've got this acoustical foam that's 2 inches thick and it's wrapped in fabric. So it has a dual purpose, it absorbs sound, and it looks good. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And I've also got 2 packages from Bricklink right in front of me. So now that we've covered the background, let's get into the bricks. So I placed these orders like 3 or 4 days ago. Both these sellers are incredibly fast. I've bought with them before. They do a great job. So let's crack into this guy here. I like that they're reusing some Amazon packaging. It's very nice. Amazon is pretty notorious for using excessive packaging. Boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes. Bit or too big. So, seeing this is good. No paperwork in there. Oh geez. Okay. Just ripping into this thing any way I can. So I'm gonna start with these smaller items. This is not what I went to the store for originally, but I always look around to see what else they've got. So this seller had some bicycles. And I'm very much into collecting bicycles and having them in my LEGO city, since I don't really want any heavy car traffic in my city. And I also picked up the Series 1 Indian chief, Native American chief there. No accessories, but he was reasonably priced. I didn't have him. And we've got 2 characters from the LEGO Ninjago movie. I believe they were a husband and wife. I don't remember what set they came in, but they're pretty cool. I didn't want to buy the whole set to get their torsos and legs, which I do believe are exclusive, so they'll be good residents to the Ninjago district. Now, the main reason I placed this order, that order, and then one more order that hasn't come is for these pieces. It's funny, it has these extra tiles on it. He forgot to take off, or she. Well, that's just a nice little bonus, I guess. So, okay, I'll take those off later. These are train bases, and they are obviously the little drop-down version. So, I've got a couple of wheel setups right here just to show you what this is. So there you go. So I bought a bunch of them. And they're a little dirty. It's okay. I bought 5 of these kind. And that's the main reason I made this order. I was scouring Bricklink for those pieces, and then they had some other black train bases. I believe these are the 24 stud long ones. Yes. So that's that purchase. Now, I'll stack them up here a little bit. Let's crack into the next one. It is going to be more of the same. I hate to spoil things for you, but I was on a mission late at night, which is probably not the best time to be buying LEGO. You get a little carried away, make an order or 2, maybe you shouldn't have. Ah, geez. Okay, struggle is real. Struggle is real. No Photoshop magic here. The hell? What is going on with this packaging? I feel like it's way more than just the tape. Ugh. Alright, we're getting in there. We're getting there. Ooh. Okay, so that's the list, parts list. This is interesting. I've never seen the envelope inside of the box. But I appreciate it. So, we got more of these train bases. Yeah, I got a bunch. I got more of these. Wow. Oof. These are these size? Yes. More of those. Even more of these. All in all, made 3 Bricklink purchases. And I ended up getting, I believe, 14 of these. And 14 of these. So yeah, I'm making a really long train. More on that later. There's a few more things in this brick haul. Again, these were all secondary. These train bases were the main reason I went here. Ugh. So all these pink bricks, some arches in different sizes, 1x6, these higher arches, these 3x3. All the pink bricks are to continue working on my Grand Budapest Hotel MOC. I don't know if I'm going to use all these or not, but I want the option to see how they look as I experiment and play around with what is too much pink and not enough pink, and what looks like the Grand Budapest and what doesn't. So, yeah, bunch of those. Some of these support pieces, these 1x6 with the square bottom and the round cylinder for the main part in dark orange. No real purpose why I got these other than they were reasonably priced, and I think they're an interesting color, they're a fun piece, and I'm sure I will put them to use somewhere down the line. So that's that, and the last thing I got were these sort of old pirate pieces. I mean, what I remember the most from is the mast, the sort of lookout, the crow's nest piece on old pirate ships, but I guess they come in medium blue, so I thought make some rain barrels out of it. I saw this technique used with brown ones to make just a water barrel on top of a building. I thought they'd probably look pretty good in medium blue, these little water barrels, so I might put that on top of some building or underneath some gutters, some downspouts, don't know. But I know I'll put them to use somewhere in the city. So, yeah, a pretty good Lego haul. You may be asking why I have so many of these train bases. How long of a train am I making? Well, I think I'll hold off on just exactly what the train is, but I'll tell you where the train is going to go. So right now I've got essentially one train loop in my city and one going in the amusement park. And I want more trains. You can never have enough trains. So one of the things I want to do, I'm looking up at the ceiling of the Lego studio right now, is I want to have a train running around the perimeter of the ceiling area. Kind of above the windows and the doors, not all the way at the top because the ceiling is about 12 feet or so. I want it somewhat down lower than that and running the full length of this room. I've always wanted something like that as a kid. I think it's a great use of space when space is limited. Even though this room is very big, space in the Lego city is at a premium. Having 2 loops is just too much real estate to devote to that. But with the option of a loop around the ceiling, train can be incredibly long. It can be any kind of train, you know, doesn't have to be this, that, or the other thing. Like in the city, well, at least my city, you probably wouldn't have a cargo train on the track that I've got. So this allows me to have any kind of train I want. This crazy long train I'm going to build, Hogwarts Express, the Christmas train, a passenger train I'm not using, the Metroliner, anything that's not being used in the 2 loops I've got down here can be running around the top. So that's a project for down the line. Got to make a lot of shelves. I think I might get a different radius of curves because this train is going to be so long. I don't want it to slow down when it makes those curves. So there's a few third-party sellers that make a wider radius of turn so the train cars can pass by with less friction and slowing down. So big plans, big ideas, but this is kind of how big plans have to come to fruition. Is I don't intend on finishing this train anytime soon, but you've got to have the foundation to start as you acquire all the other pieces that go into it. So it's a slow process of acquiring all the parts that I need, but every journey's got to begin somewhere. So does this MOC. I think this train will end up being, well, at least 30 carriages long. So what I'd like to do is maybe do, once I get more pieces, because I've got to get all these wheel assemblies too at some point, is maybe do 1 car or 2 cars a month, because they're all different. And I, again, won't go into too much more detail. I want to keep you in suspense somewhat so that you come back. So on that note, that's where I'm going to leave you, hoping that you will come back and check out more awesome LEGO videos in the future. I appreciate you checking this one out. Yeah, good brick haul. I'm glad I could share it with you, and I'll catch you next time.